Okay, 3, 2, 1.
All right, YouTube. We're back with Jay today. You guys have seen him on my channel already. We did his cars. That was a nice little extra you put in there.
Yeah, it was a little touch.
We are at his actual shop, Part Score, in North Scottsdale. Yep. They are, in my opinion, and a lot of people's opinions, the top performance shop in the state.
We're good.
I think you deserve
You've done
that
a few
accolade.
cars.
We'll
Yeah, we've done a few cars.
So he has something really cool on the dyno to show us today, but first he's going to take us on a little tour of their shop and kind of give you an experience as if you were a customer of what to expect if you came in here to have him work on your Favorite. So you want to walk us around, show us around a little bit?
Absolutely. Well, this is kind of the experience you'd get coming in. This is our lobby. All of our products on display, part staging ready to go. Cheyenne will greet you. She's really the boss. She organizes 95% of the projects. So she'll get you checked in.
Does it usually work where people come in and kind of already know what they want and then you just refine it? Or do they come in and be like, I just want you to make my car crazy, and then you take them? It just depends.
So it's two different avenues. We've got the gold guys and the partsless guys, and we can work with both. So some guys are super educated on what they want to do, and they'll literally, you can send me like every single part needed. Obviously, we're going to look it over since we've done a bunch and tell you if anything's missing or any suggestions, but it can be ultra specific, and that's kind of one group of guys. And then the other group would be, I want 1,000 horsepower. Or a lot of times people will send us like pictures off Instagram, something like that.
This is the look I want.
This is the look I want. And then we can help take that vision and break it down into like, okay, this is the mechanics of how we're going to do it.
I think that's something you've done well with your social, is that you guys post these types of builds and then someone can see something like that and then come in and be like, I want mine like what I saw on your page.
Yeah, the social media, our Instagram, our TikTok, it's kind of just like a evolving library. So it's nice because people can say, hey, I like this stance, but I love this engine bay. I like these wheels, and then it's all stuff we've done. So it's not like metaphoric. It's we really handle all the parts. So, and that's one reason that we're so specialized with only German cars instead of a lot of the other shops are all make. So it's a narrow scope, but it makes us true experts in it because we get to do so much stuff. Yeah,
you get to focus in on one.
Yeah. All right, let's go check out the shop. We got a good range of projects today that we can go over kind of quickly. This is one of our full-on race cars. It's in for a full engine build. It's already got a really deep mod list. The guy's very winning. So we're doing upgraded turbos, rods, pistons, the whole 9 yards. He's going to switch classes, and we're getting ready for this fall. This one's really cool because not very many guys build these M4 convertibles. This guy's very serious about it. All the highest end parts, ECU unlock, full tune. It's getting a custom tune by Paul, but everything on here is really best of best. So
beautiful.
We're going to put this thing on the dyno. They'll tune it. It's full flex fuel. It'll make a little north of 700 horse. But stock turbos, I mean, it's
carbon.
They rip. Yeah, all Venturi, all the best stuff. So we do lots of supercar stuff in addition to the M cars, which we love. So this is a project that's getting wrapped up. This is the AMS twin turbo kit. So this will be like a 900 to 1,000 horse street tune.
This is what I was thinking about doing to mine.
Yeah.
It really already ripped so hard.
Yeah, the 5.2 liter is so stout. I mean, they made it versions from 09 until, they just stopped. So the Gen 2s are more receptive to it, but really cool. This red one back here is another twin turbo one. That's a Boost Logic kit. It's just getting some upgrades. So this RS3, really good friend of ours, good customer. And this is like no limit. I mean, all IROS, huge turbo. You know, it's making north of 900 horse, BBS, boost logic exhaust, you name it. It's on here, carbon buckets, the whole deal. So it's in here for some suspension upgrades. We love BMWs, but we love M cars. So super clean, individual.
Good wheel choice.
Yeah, I think it's a 26, maybe a 25. Getting KW, some suspension. It's already got some power adders. But we're lucky. We have these M cars going non-stop. So this will be a cool build. It's kind of cool with this stuff because it's same day. He dropped off in the morning. We'll do suspension upgrades, spacers, fender liner kit, align it because we got it all in-house. And then he'll pick up at 5.
Is it fair to say that, like, this is what you're known for?
Yes. Okay. Yeah, the M cars, for sure.
The amount of Beamers rolling around with part score stickers in the back window in this town.
And that's like my own kind of like the stuff we did before. That's my favorite. All of us are into it. So, and then we also just we take care of them.
Maintenance.
So this is a client of ours. His kid turned 16, and he got this cool little 435, and we're just fixing it and making it reliable for him. Got some cool mods, but we build them and take care of them too. So not all performance.
Got that vintage BMW smell coming out of there.
But I mean, he's 16. How cool is that for his first car?
So
yeah. So here's another one. Lots of supercar Aventador. This one has some cool upgrades, but it was actually we were replacing the AC compressor.
But I think that's a good thing to touch on, that you do a lot of maintenance type stuff for these types of cars.
Absolutely. The point of the shop isn't performance. It's true car enthusiasts. So the care that we give, whether it's like some of these crazy builds or that, is the same. And that's why people go to us versus maintenance, performance. It's like these guys, how they're working on it.
Yeah.
So, but this is one of my favorite supercars, for sure.
Oh, I mean, from a drivability standpoint, not going to get the greatest score, but the way it sounds, the way it looks, the experience. It's a Batmobile.
Oh my God. And this one's full stage too. I mean, fab speed headers, the whole thing. So
the sound of that V12.
We're lucky that we get to work on all this really new, high-tech, big power stuff. The techs get the credit, but we have all the equipment to back it. So this is pretty cool. It looks a little different than what a lot of people have seen as far as a traditional tire machine goes, but it's extraordinarily advanced. Really accurate. It grabs the wheels in a special way. So all the most crazy aftermarket stuff, you know, no wheel damage, no big box tire shop stuff. My tire tech, Tommy's been doing it for like 20 years. So the combination of this equipment and him, it sets us apart. So we can do some really, whether it's like the slicks on the race car or like the 26s on Cullies, like we can.
And you do a lot of stuff like that for dealerships too, right?
Yeah, the Cullinans are like a great example. Like a lot of those are for the local dealers when they're kind of optioning them out for like a different demographic. So that's kind of behind the scenes. This Ferrari 296 behind you is like a great example. So before this owner took delivery, he wanted to do a caliper color change on it. We worked directly with the dealership. We'll bring it here. There's a lot of wrong ways to do caliper painting, and it took us some time, but we really got it down. I mean, dealership level finished work is the goal. So it takes a few days to do it because they get sanded down raw.
Was this here when Mitch came over here to see the shop? Because he came back and asked me about what a 296 is.
We've been doing a ton of 296s.
Must have been one here then.
Yeah,
I do like what they did with the exhaust. That's
different.
It's kind of Lambo-ish though.
They're all battling each other. They all rip each other off. But yeah, the 296s are really popular because now the only Lambo is like $750,000. These are like a slightly better price, so it seems like I've seen an uptick. We got that cool green one I was telling you that we were doing BBSs on.
Yeah, that was really cool.
This thing has 0 turning radius because it's a race car.
Oh yeah.
So you got to Austin Powers the out of it, bro.
So this was flush, lifted it up, and now how does the alignment process work?
So what's cool even before we get there is when we installed this, we dug the floor down so this lays completely flat. The lowest car, if it's capable of rolling, I can get it on here.
Which probably differentiates you from some of your competitors because
Absolutely,
they can't get something with that low of a okay.
With all the Euros we do, Making them low is critical, so we had to have something accessible. This car is like a great example. There's no way you could even get it up here if it was traditionally set up. Yeah. The alignment rack is basically 2 pieces of equipment. We got the scissor lift that lets it get up in the air so the techs can work on it. And then this is the brains of it. So the sensors get mounted on each wheel, and then it uses those sensors to read it out.
That's sick. Look at those sensors up there. That's how that works.
But we're really fortunate because this is the latest, greatest that are out. This car is really cool. This is a real Ferrari race car that's been converted.
I was asking him what that loose means like that. I'll let him explain it to you again,
well,
but that's crazy.
It helps the guys with the single lug because they're loosen in the opposite direction on the other side so that the momentum of the wheel would never loosen the single lug. But yeah, this is so cool. This thing was a full vetted, it raced for years, and the guy converted it to a race or a street car, but it's just street legal enough. Like, it is a true race car.
Now, what makes it street legal enough? What does that mean?
It's got functioning headlights, functioning
like those
tail
little
lights,
things like that.
little tiny things that has to have wipers.
That's wild looking.
Yeah, this is definitely my favorite piece of equipment in the entire shop. So this is an all-wheel drive Link dyno jet, which is a mouthful. But on all these new cars, you have to have identical wheel speed, even if it's 2-wheel drive. Besides being all-wheel drive, under where you're standing is a massive belt that links the 2 rollers together so that they have identical speed. You can't dyno these new cars without it. People are always buying new equipment. I'm pretty sure we're the only ones that have this particular dyno. There might be other linked dynos in this state, I'm sure. But for us, it's really nice because everything here we can dyno. A lot of other shops that are in the same industry, we do their dyno work. So it's really...
Everybody likes to talk numbers, but it's like...
Well, yeah,
let's hook
exactly.
It up here
It's talk, but...
Let's see what's on that screen and see the real numbers.
Yeah, exactly. So,
especially what's hitting the wheels.
Exactly. Yeah, no made up numbers, no crank. We don't care about that. This car is really cool. Super good guy. We spent some time. We basically have this 1,000 horse kit. So stock block, stock trans, but we can hit 1,000 horse at the wheels. So very similar to my G82.
I was just getting ready to say that. Yeah.
Slightly different setup, but all really the best stuff. This is like the sedan version, but you know, individual paint in Ferrari red, BBS, E88s on it. That's cool. This face finish is Europe only, which is kind of cool if you want to get really nerdy. Just like the alignment rack, we dug down super deep and put this, because this thing stands like 5 or 6 feet tall, something around that. But so we put it in ground, so for all these low cars, we can get them on there. Instead, usually, you know, there's all these ramps and stuff, but it's when we built the building, we had enough downtime that we could make these little swimming pools and put the equipment in ground.
Amazing. Dude, that was freaking crazy that you guys get that kind of number. Those numbers are the wheels on stock turbos. What, and you're just running E? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, E54.
That is nuts. And do you have that software in that too, where if you put regular gas in it, it'll automatically switch?
Yeah, they tune it so it can anything from 91 to E60, it'll auto adjust. So you can put any combo and it'll adjust. Another thing is like using the M cars, because we do a ton of those. We've done so many that I can say exactly, well, within a 5% range of what they're gonna make, because we've done so many we can see. Because you go from like what you said, it should make, it might make, it's like, no, I know what it makes. So like the 700 horse flex fuel packages, we can sell it that way because we've done so many. We know that it's gonna be super high 600s to low 700s because we've done 100 of them or 200 of them. So same thing with the 1,000 horse.
So it's
stuff.
performance backed by data that you can check.
Absolutely.
Checks out.
Absolutely.
You know, something else I want to say, that I've had a bunch of people that have had work done here, and they've all spoken so highly about the customer service. And even if there's ever been something that, you know, it's a car, it's got thousands of components. If something is faulty or something goes wrong, you guys always make it right. And having that confidence that, especially when you're doing this kind of work, especially on the big, like the real high-end expensive, people are afraid to mod them because one, you warranty type stuff, and that's
I know, but it's true.
But having the assurance that if something does go wrong, you guys are going to make it right to the best of your ability.
Myself, and it starts with like Shane and Morgan and everyone back there, we're all crazy car people. And so we're fortunate enough to be in the industry, but it sounds cheesy, but we do really build each car like it's our own. So I think that our clients pick that up, that we really do take care of them. You know, it's just like the Tetris it takes to fit every car inside every night, but it's like, I don't leave my car out at night. I'm not gonna leave yours, you know? So I think after, like I said, this will be my 16th year. So
16 years this month?
This month, August is 16 years since I opened. For my first shop, that was
Drop him a congratulations in the comments. Let's boost the algorithm here.
But yeah, so I'm lucky. I work with all my closest friends. We get to build this crazy stuff. Like, it's like I have my, like, everyone has a different dream life, but I got my dream life somehow. Like, this is so cool. So
bless.
Sure. Oh, without a doubt.
If you guys saw the videos we did at the hangar, go back and look how much he's changed since then. He has changed, man. It's kind of, so it's like there's a little bit of crossover here because my channel has fitness stuff and car stuff, and then even going to different businesses and podcasts, all this kind of, some of it sometimes feel random, but the crossover is that oftentimes the interests, they correlate, right? And for you, it's kind of like, all right, you've been building and modding your cars.
Now you got me into this.
Now you're building and modding your physique. And Morgan better watch out. Oh, he ran out.
Oh yeah, he's out.
He ran off. He's got a bad shoulder. He's back there
we'll
icing
fix
it or something.
We'll fix it.
Thanks for doing this with us today.
So
I wanted
good.
them to see the shop. Man, this place is awesome. It has a great feeling here. Everybody's so kind.
It's good. Well, hopefully
all the
everyone
stuff
gets
you guys
to
have
see
seen in
it.
this video speaks for itself. It's not about just like flash and all that stuff. It's about treating people right, respecting other people, and being a part of their passion and bringing a dream build come to life.
Yeah,
you guys are the best.
It's the best gig.
So,
it's the best gig.
Thanks for you guys watching another episode. We'll see you in the next one.